Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It is CAPeteria Day. The only issue is we had to record this a little bit early. We had to record this on Monday before Dolphins and Rams kicked off. So I assumed that the Dolphins were the winners of that game. So that's how this episode went. We did power rankings for week 11. We also talked about the best waiver wire ads of the entire season in fantasy. We also had TyKo have his little crash out about the Bears. Needed a chance to talk about them. We talked about the Lions. We didn't get a chance to talk about them on the recap, so we talked about the Lions. Congratulations on your Super Bowl. Also talked about the players with the most targets in the NFL this season, and so much more on this episode. Can't wait for you to hear it, so let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It is Wednesday, the 13th fight week.
They're in Dallas. We're in Miami, where we live still.
Well, we're recording this on Monday, so
But they are in Dallas.
When you're hearing this, I am in Dallas. Yeehaw, motherfuckers.
Can you guys like get some cool cowboy boots?
And I don't think I can pull off cowboy boots.
No, you can pull them up because they give you like 2 or 3 inches.
Is that right?
Not where you need it.
Oh.
Talk to me.
So we're recording this on a Monday because you guys are gone.
The Dolphins just got blown out.
That was insane. They lost by
30.
78.
Oh, by 78?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Was it 78?
That's got to be the
78.
biggest differential ever.
It was 78-0. Literally on the 11th touchdown, the Rams went for 2 to rub it in. It was crazy.
That's just
Well,
holy shit.
You are making a valid point because I won my fantasy game because of Matthew Stafford and Khalifa.
No,
had zero,
Matthew Stafford got hurt. It was crazy.
Was it Stats? I must have missed it.
Devon Achane had to go play offense for the Rams.
Kurt Warner came out of the booth actually and started playing.
This is a stupid fucking.
Tua
We
got
do this
another
bit every
concussion.
fucking week.
It's just not even that good.
Did you hear that one?
What do you say?
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Nothing. No, we
Tua got another one.
Yeah. He did.
Okay.
What game was he affiliated with?
The bright side is
game.
if the Dolphins lose and we have the 3rd pick overall, then we know what happens. Okay, so if
You
Tua
guys
goes-
would have the 3rd overall pick.
and if we win, we're a game and a half out of the wild card. So
No.
that's
No, I thought you were a game and a half out before.
no, you got to win.
Also, doesn't matter. This is literally 2 days after this game happened, so let's stop yapping.
But
TyKo.
we obviously, where I was going with this is we record this on a Monday, so we didn't get a chance on our recaps episode to talk about the Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of high-level thoughts on the Lions.
I got a thought.
You have a take, don't you now, Daddy?
I do have a take.
Daddy.
No. It's just essentially congratulations, Detroit Lions, on your first franchise Super Bowl victory. It's very impressive what you guys have done this year. Let's wrap it up. We can call it quits. Jared Goff just threw 5 fucking interceptions for the first
so
time in his
bad.
career. The worst game he's ever had as a pro. And you beat the Texans in Houston.
A come-from-behind win.
How the fuck is anyone supposed to beat this team? Your quarterback has the worst game he's ever played as a professional, and you still scored 19 unanswered points and beat the Texans, who are a good football team, on the road. No one's beating the Lions. No one.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Aiden Hutchinson isn't even playing. You guys remember that guy? The guy that had 7 sacks in 4 weeks. He's
playing either.
Darius Smith, the guy they just traded for, who's a stud's not even there.
I did forget Aiden Hutchinson was no longer there.
Yeah,
It's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
What did what does Dan Campbell put in the water? What kneecaps? Just like fucking.
Who did they lose to?
The Bucs.
The Bucs, but it was a revenge game. It was a Baker Mayfield revenge game from the playoffs last year. It was always going to be the Bucs that year. It's crazy,
And
bro.
they got that loss out of the way early, which is a good thing to do.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they can just rattle it off,
They
go
ta-
16-1.
It's like they tasted what it's like to lose. Like, you know what? I'm good on that.
Do the Lions and the Chiefs play in the regular season? Anyone know?
They did last year. I don't
Yeah.
think.
There's
Probably
a
don't this
realistic
year.
probability that the Lions only lose 2 games, and that's being generous.
Including the
season.
playoffs. They're not. Well, they're not losing the playoffs.
They play the Bills on December 15th. They play the Packers before, but let's just assume they win because that's at home. They play the Bills at home, and then they play the Niners on the road.
Oh, they're winning
30th.
that game. That's revenge game from last year.
Oh, so they're not losing the rest of the season.
No.
I would not be
They're literally-
surprised.
Stable week 18. Maybe rest some starters.
That could be a thing.
Oh
That
no,
could be
but
a
you
thing.
know who's gonna come in. I don't even know who's gonna come in, but they're gonna have some little fucking Dan Campbell magic, and it's gonna. I don't know. Like,
What are you talking about?
dude, there's something with this.
There's
team.
something in the water
There's
there.
Something
It's
with,
been very
like,
fun.
Yeah, it's
being,
called shitting your pants mid-game, and it still works out.
Yeah, exactly. They literally took a poop on the
Dude.
football field and still won the football game.
They're literally
and Jared-
they're
and-
shitting on the NFL.
And
right
They're
now.
shitting their pants and
Jared
still
Goff
winning.
literally shit down his leg all last night, and they still won.
It's been very fun for me. So as a Jets fan,
Well, yeah,
I'm a
you-
Lions fan now.
yes.
I was just like,
Congrats.
all of us,
On your
like,
Super Bowl.
we made a choice in our Jets group chat. Me and my buddies, we said,
That's
like,
fine.
we're done with the Jets, so let's adopt someone Lions. Like I said a couple episodes ago, they've never hurt anybody.
I have a Lions hat if you want it.
I think I might want it.
Yeah,
They've just
yeah.
been like little losers our entire life, and now they're the sickest football team ever, and it's been a joy to watch. It's been a great bandwagon to hop on.
It's a joy to watch.
It really
It's
is.
been a
It's like
joy
some
to watch. It's been an
fandom shit.
absolute pleasure.
It's been a
It's
great
been an
time.
absolute pleasure watching the Detroit Lions play football.
So yeah, congrats.
Who's your
Congrats to the
favorite,
Lions,
who's your favorite
man.
player on the Lions?
Jameer Gibbs, man, that
love
guy,
Jameer Gibbs.
that
You were
guy
saying-
hits a hole, bro,
he looks
like
like the
no
fastest
one else.
person.
It looks like he has some like turbocharged shoved up his ass that is just making him go so much faster than everybody else on the football field.
Also, did this game do anything to change your guys' minds at all about the Texans? Because it didn't. for me.
No, like the fact
You
that you
guys
have
blew a
5
lead.
turnovers and a 17-point lead and you lose.
CJ Stroud threw a couple picks.
Yeah,
too.
he's not looked great this year.
No.
But it confirmed for me what I thought about the Texans was they're a good, not great team.
I like that.
I don't think they can. The thing is, like, they could. I know they can beat anybody, which is funny because it's like if you get rolling, that the Texans do, if they get rolling towards the end of the season. Like, I can see them making a run in the playoffs, but like we just haven't seen the dominant Texans team that we thought we were going to see.
Well, I think the issue with the Texans is that they
It's
started
health,
winning
too.
and it was early, and then they get injury ridden. Like Joe Mixon went down, and then Nico gets hurt, and then
Losing
Stephon
Nico and
Diggs out
Stephon
there.
Diggs, like, let's not scoff at that. That's
No,
like
not
two
at all.
massive pieces to lose.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
you-
it's huge.
yeah.
But Mixon was out for a while.
Stroud was
Mixon
cooking
great.
a little last night with fucking.
They didn't have
Tank
Will
Dell and
Anderson
John
last
Metchie.
night either.
Well, yeah, so
I don't know if
they are
anyone-
very hurt, and I think their whole offensive line's hurt as well.
I think
The
they
whole line
will.
just
I think
sucks.
they'll be okay. But the craziest part about it is it doesn't appear to matter what happens with the Lions roster by any means. They still are going to win a Super Bowl. So
That's just Dan Campbell. No, so to wrap a bow, Detroit, they've never made a Super Bowl. They're going to win the first one they go to this
well,
year.
no, you said they already won it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, no, sorry. Yes, you already won.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on the
Winning
win already. Yes. Yeah.
I'm proud of them.
It's insane.
Talk about the highs right now in
So,
the
like,
NFL.
why don't we just cancel the pod in the season because like it is over.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
let's
been a good
cancel-
season, guys.
Let's cancel it after we talk about the lows.
Oh yeah.
Should we talk about the lows?
No.
Who are the lows?
No, we
If there's anyone in this
TyKo,
room,
this is
our teams are embarrassingly bad. 'Cause it could be any one of us except for Jack, maybe. But
It is
no, because we're
actually
just
so
like
sad, this
slightly above
podcast.
that.
yeah,
What
there's
the
someone.
fuck? You want to know what's really sad? Sorry, you were speaking.
Chicago
There's
Bears.
someone that is very clearly the lowest, though. Like I've already bombed out.
Yeah, this is so we've had crash outs from Pat, from Adam. I was really close to a crash out. I feel like this seems like the time for a Chicago Bears crash out for Mr. Tyler Koza.
Before he goes into it, I want to point something out. Last year when we were doing the pod, all of our teams were in the playoffs. We were riding high.
Yeah, dude, it was Dolphins, Niners, Cowboys, Giants were in the playoffs like
they
2
weren't.
years ago.
2 years ago.
ago,
Oh, 2 years ago. Yep. And then this year, we all kind of fucking blow.
Niners might not make the playoffs. We don't look
And my
good.
team is really, really bad. The Chicago Bears are a terrible organization.
Yeah.
They're a terrible football team.
There it is.
It is
Get going.
impossible to fucking watch. I literally was on the plane watching the Bears, and I switched over to Red Zone so I knew I didn't have to see them play another.
That's good.
Like,
Smart
I
play.
literally turned the game off. I
Because
went
you
to
knew
Red
that's
Zone.
not a game Red Zone's going to feature.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
the Patriots. What we lost to the fucking Patriots.
You didn't score a touchdown.
Hey, I've done it too.
It is.
19 was it 19-3?
It was 19-3.
When was the last time you guys scored a touchdown?
I don't know, like
Before the Hail Mary-
30 possessions ago. I think.
It was before the Hail Mary. It was actually
yeah.
23 drives ago. That's those are the
23?
numbers. I knew the answer. I knew the answer.
Oh my God. I think
Dick.
you know, we've looked
Why'd you
absolutely
kick up your
horrendous
feet like
since
that?
the bye. We've looked horrendous before the bye. Caleb Williams looks like Dan Orlovsky breaks on Caleb Williams' film, and it pisses me off on Twitter every single time. I
'Cause
see
he's
it.
right?
Because he is so correct.
He's the worst rookie quarterback, and it's not
I was
close.
like, the difference-
so correct.
so
The difference
correct.
between
It
you and
pisses
me
me
is
off.
like I love Orlovsky because my quarterback's like good at football, and when he breaks it down, he shows that he's good.
So I sent the text in my group chat. I was like, I hate Dan Orlovsky right now. Like he's making me hate Caleb even more than I already did. But it's because he's correct. Dan Orlovsky is pointing to all the times that Caleb Williams has a guy semi-open for a second, and he's just throwing the ball 3 seconds after that. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, I get it. You don't. He clearly does not trust Shane Waldron. I don't trust Shane Waldron. Nobody in Chicago fucking trusts Shane Waldron.
He still has a job as of right now.
Which is
Yeah,
insane
I'm actually
to
checking
me.
right now if there's been any
I'm literally
update.
so over it. I don't know if we can fire Eberflus because like our defense, which is given up fully, our defense fucking looks like dog shit. I was on my fucking high horse defending our defense with you like 2 weeks ago.
You're correct on that take.
And now I look so incorrect.
No, but
No.
you're on the defense on the field 70% of the time. There's nothing
Yeah,
you
it's
can do.
tough to
I
do
know.
when you're on the Jets had to do that last year. At some point, your defense gets tired.
And
They
they
get a
get
little
pissed
pissed at the
off.
offense. Like, dude, you got to give me something to work with, boys.
They look like they're fucking giving up though. In
They
front
are.
Of our eyes.
I don't blame
and
them.
we're wasting another really fucking.
DJ
good
Moore and Keenan
roster.
Allen just jogging out routes all day.
Don't get me started on DJ Moore. I actually.
Well,
like,
let's start.
I've said it a couple of times. I would be happy if DJ Moore like got released today. Like, and
Just got released.
No,
not even-
well, as good as you
Can't
extended
trade
him.
him.
You
Yeah.
extended him for
Deadline's
4
bad.
years and like 120 million, so that's good.
So as soon as the Bears lost, this is the video that we got from TyKo.
Oh yeah, this is
It
great.
wasn't even a good video.
Hey guys, TyKo here. Official statement on my Bears fandom. It's lost. Bears fans,
This was
I'm
mid-game.
sorry. I cannot defend us anymore. I will not sit here and say that Caleb Williams is good anymore. He has lost confidence in Shane Waldron. And in return, this team looks like absolute dog shit. So,
Great point.
yeah, I'm going to stop
take.
coming on the podcast for a while.
That didn't last long.
Because I have no input to add. Bears fans, we suck.
Again, not to beat a dead horse here, but
Beat
the
the dead
fact
horse.
that Caleb Williams is far and away the worst rookie quarterback would
the only
have,
one that hasn't shown
would
it.
have me losing my fucking mind. And it's like
Every other rookie quarterback has been
is sick.
is hit.
Yeah,
Like, they have
they're
hit.
all sick. And
yeah.
then there's Caleb Williams
Like-
who has all of the talent in the world on that offense.
And you know who's gonna be sick is Michael Penix once he comes.
I forgot about
Once
Penix,
he comes
yeah.
in after learning from Kirk and everything.
And then JJ
Hendon
McCarthy
Hooker.
will come back, play great for
Oh,
the
he's gonna be
Vikings.
awesome. He learns under Darnold, who's been in the
Yeah.
league for a while. You know that Kevin O'Connell's a great coach.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like there's you could see it in someone's jaw when they're about to cry,
Yeah.
or they could force themselves to cry, and TyKo's right there.
Yeah.
Well,
So guys, I'm
got-
genuinely being like, it is so fucking sad.
oh my god, I can hear
Like,
it in your
is
voice.
So sad right now. Like,
Yeah,
Look,
give
no,
up.
look at his eyes. He's actually gonna cry.
Like I am going to cry right now. Like it is. It is one of those things where it's like,
Cry,
what
cry,
do we
bitch.
fucking? What do we have to do in Chicago? Like we draft Bedard, he sucks. Like we draft
Oh,
fucking
now
Caleb
it's going all
Williams,
sports.
he
Okay.
sucks. The Chicago. Oh my god, the Bulls are terrible.
You
They're
played
not-
Derrick Rose in the playoffs,
Yeah,
Tibbs.
Literally, yeah, bro. It's like we just can't have nice things in Chicago anymore, and that's what it is. And I'm really upset. I'm genuinely sad right
You
now.
got good pizza.
Not even.
It's
Deep dish
terrible.
is ass, bro.
It's
I
a
know,
casserole.
no. You gotta go to the right spot.
It's not great.
I went on record one time saying that New York pizza might be better. So.
Yeah, that clip exists somewhere.
So I can't even-
not might.
But you got the lake in the summer.
Yeah,
But
we
now
have the
it's
lake in the
cold
summer.
and miserable.
No, yeah, it's like Caleb Williams, man. I was
You
pushing
got-
so hard for Caleb to be the guy, and
What's more broken, you or just the Bears franchise as a whole?
the Bears franchise, because
Mm-hmm.
I think that you could put like 17 just like household items at quarterback, and we'd probably have a better offense.
Household, I like what?
Like maybe like I don't know, a fridge, because you can at least open and close the fridge and it works. I don't know, like the TV, it turns on and off. Like our offense fucking only turns off.
A toaster up and down.
Literally up and down. We have no highs. We just have lows. We got the ball at the 48 or we got the ball at the 40 or better on the Bears side of the field.
And didn't score a
And
single
we didn't
touchdown.
score a single point. We had 4 possessions with that.
That's insane.
Our three points came from an actual solid possession.
Didn't Caleb get sacked like 9 fucking times?
times.
Isn't he
9
supposed to be
times.
mobile?
Okay, so
It's tough.
That's a weird one to point to.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like,
That does have to do with holding the ball a little too
Holding
long
the ball,
sometimes.
No
Yeah.
line, and then like our receivers just not getting open.
Yeah.
The Dan Orlovsky clip that I was referring to, like he was also calling out some of the guys for not getting separation. Not only pointing out about how bad Caleb Williams is, but like he's bad.
Did anyone
sorry,
see?
buddy.
if Flus isn't fired midseason, are you gonna fuck?
They're not going to.
They won't
Again,
do
and it is almost though. It's like, what even is the point of firing Matty
What do we have,
Eberflus
right?
at this point?
We're gonna have
No,
Brian
it's not
Thomas,
this-
the old Panthers.
But it's
coach
not.
come in, like,
It's not to save the season. It's to send a message. Like you
Yeah, I
can't just
agree
get
with
away
that.
with this shit. You can't
We're
you're
in
not going to be
results
employed for an
oriented
entire
So-
season.
So here's my question.
by
right?
doing terrible at your job.
If you fire Flus right now, I've thought about this logically. Like, what does that do? That actually in my opinion, stunts Caleb the most.
Nope,
right now.
totally disagree. I totally disagree.
Get
Look,
Eberflus
this
the fuck
season's
out
a
of
wash for the Bears. Period. If
This-
you
this
and we
is-
talked about it on the recaps episode. If you fire everyone, I'm talking all the way up to Ryan Poles, because Ryan Poles, there's no reason.
You can't do that in the middle of the season.
Poles has built a good roster.
Ryan Poles is not going to
But
get
the
fired
issue with Poles is
mid-season.
He was the fucker that kept Eberflus around.
I know.
Not
That's
only-
the thing.
That's where it
That's the
kills
thing.
me.
Not only did he do that, but how many sacks did Caleb Williams take on Sunday?
9.
Is there any sort of reason that you needed to trade for Keenan Allen if you were going to go draft Rome Odunze? Is a flip back and forth. You trade for Keenan Allen. Why do you need to draft Rome Odunze? Draft an offensive lineman.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at the
not-
Chargers
not-
right now. It's not a one-to-one like example, but the only way to save the Bears right now, in my opinion, with this current build, with Caleb Williams being the guy for the next 5 years, will be to clean house, whether it be after the season or right now, start with Matt Eberflus, and allow someone else who's going to be salivating at the mouth to come in and say, wow, look at all these pieces.
Ben
DJ
Johnson
Moore,
could save your life.
Caleb Williams, all these guys. So that's it.
Walk into a broken organization.
No, I don't know.
And that
You know
Lions
what I'm
cultures
saying?
are definitely like ride or die.
But
Like,
unfortunately-
you wouldn't do that to Dan Campbell. I don't
But,
think
so.
But can I add one more point? Unfortunately, that's how it works when there's open vacancies. Like it's usually a broken like franchise in some capacity. That's how it works.
You don't
The
usually
Bears
have
situation's
a
as good of a
coach
situation
retiring.
as you could walk
Look at the
into.
Commanders though. They cleaned house everywhere. We talked about it, and now a new coach comes in. It's a whole new culture.
I
So
had an epiphany, and I'm not.
Oh my God.
I can't want to say this out loud.
He's back.
What if? No. What if? Like
He just
Caleb-
full 3-6.
No. What if Caleb literally like was like, I'm done. I don't want to play in Chicago anymore. Because like he will sit out. Like he was talking about before the draft. Like there was rumors about before the draft. Like,
If
his
it's not
dad
the right
saying-
team, yeah.
Exactly. Like
He can't do that.
He would totally do that.
He can't do that.
eh,
He can't. He won't. He won't. Don't worry. He won't.
Wait, so you think he's
won't
going to
do that.
sit out
He
until
won't
he
do
gets
that.
traded to?
the NFL doesn't work like that.
No. He
Oh,
won't do that.
it so works like
what do you
that
mean?
now.
There's been 2 guys this year that did.
I think there's something tough enough about the NFL that they're like, you haven't earned your stripes. You've been fucking terrible. Like you
Yes.
don't have the grounds to stand on and be like, someone go and make a
Yeah,
deal
I guess
for me.
usually
'cause
it's
I'm sick.
holdouts like it's Le'Veon Bell after having 3 straight 6
Yeah,
years.
how
the
Brandon
holdouts
Ayuk
work.
being a top 5 wide receiver
You're good.
last
You're
year.
fine.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
fine.
Should we
If
talk
he's been
about
so
other
ass, he's not allowed
Yeah,
to do that.
that's
Yeah,
enough. That's
sorry,
enough
I'm
of beating
sorry.
up Tyko. Yeah. No, I'm
You
sorry.
okay?
Surprised.
Yeah, I'm
Do
sorry.
you even want to go into power rankings? Because you're going to be very low.
Oh no, we're gonna. Can we start there? Are we
Rip the
32?
band. You want to rip the band-aid
I would
off?
like
I stand in solidarity with my friend Tyko.
I would
You
like
want to start going to power rankings?
I would like to be 32.
Well,
He has a request.
the request has already been granted,
Okay.
Oh,
great. Okay, no,
are they
good.
32?
but it's a solidarity thing. Yeah, either it's a Browns reason, right? Like,
yeah.
so
Dude,
All
I
right.
am.
32 and
Go
25.
into it.
I wonder if my microphone is picking up my tummy is just
put it up to
growling
your
at me.
stomach.
Your
Like,
tummy's
it-
been growling for the last
Put it up to your
I've
stomach.
48
been
hours.
having indigestion for
Pat,
the
put
last
it up to your
3
stomach.
days.
Let's see if it picks it up.
I'll do it if I feel it coming.
Okay.
on.
Yeah, just
And then just tell us all to be quiet.
Yeah.
All right. So should we go into power rankings? Is that the first thing?
Let's do it.
Week 11 power rankings, ranking every single team 1 through 32. No tear gaps today.
Nice.
No anything. Just a straight to the
no
point.
Dolphins if they win, Dolphins if they lose.
No, I already know what happened. The Dolphins won.
No.
The Dolphins won.
Why are you so delusional?
Sorry, is it
you
my
do
power-
this to yourself.
What
too
is
long.
it, delusional?
No,
it's okay, it's okay.
I know.
It's my
I'm
power
just-
rankings.
but you know
I am
what?
ranking them in a powerful way.
I like it. He's just gonna hurt himself more, and it's his own
Exactly.
fault.
Let me-
I know.
We're
but
good,
like,
we're
as
good.
friends, hey man, at some point you got to let your
Ladies
friend.
and gentlemen.
Make their own decision.
Yeah, you got to let him crash and burn. If that's what he
Exactly.
wants to do.
Yeah.
You can only lead
He's
a
a
horse to
grown man.
water, man. You
He's a
can't make him
grown
drink
I'm
it.
glad you gave up.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
great.
glad you've given up.
He's still in a bad shape.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
fine. I'm like probably the
Ladies
happiest
and
one in the
gentlemen, what?
Christian McCaffrey looks so slow. Fuck.
hey. Who's the number 1 team in the NFL?
world. The Lions,
Lions.
The
Okay.
Bears.
Who's number 2?
the Chiefs.
Chiefs. Ravens.
Bang.
No,
No.
1 Lions,
no,
2 Chiefs.
no.
You almost
Chiefs are
lost to the
9-0.
fucking Broncos.
The
Okay.
Chiefs
Adam.
are 9-0.
You almost lost to the
Aren't
Broncos.
the Ravens 6-3?
They have 3 fucking
They have
losses.
3
You're gonna put
losses.
them
You're
ahead
gonna
of
put them
other
over
teams.
You almost lost to the
undefeated
Broncos.
back-to-back Super
almost
Bowl
lost to the
champions.
Just
I
because
don't
the Chiefs
hate
are just because the Chiefs aren't like beating the brakes off everyone,
Yep.
they're still fucking finding a way to win every week.
And the Chiefs also beat the Ravens.
They blocked a fucking kick.
There's
That's
exactly.
luck.
That's
luck.
how good they are.
No, that's pretty cool.
Just let me
That's
have it.
how good
It's
they
luck.
are.
Adam,
It's not.
Adam, they're so good on offense and defense that we forget that their special teams is sick too.
Voter fatigue. Lions 1, Ravens 2,
That's
I hate
awful.
this.
That's
You're gonna put
awful.
Bills 3.
Chiefs 3.
Good, but that's awful.
Bills 4.
Bills 4.
Sure. Again, that's just terrible.
Bills 4.
There's a team that it hasn't lost yet. And
They're the third?
it's fine to not have them one because of how good the Lions have been, but to not put them at 2 is just fucking.
In
And
my-
now a 3-loss team
in
ahead of
my
them.
head, they've lost, like,
the
3
Ravens have
times.
lost to the Raiders, Adam.
In
The
my-
Ravens lost to the
in my head,
Raiders.
they've already lost.
The Ravens lost to the Browns.
Nope. Blinders.
That is in, and the team that you put them below. Okay, move on. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Like the 3 losses are the fucking Browns, the Raiders, and the team that is below them.
I like the Ravens.
No shit.
4 the Bills, 5 the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 to Steelers.
I think if the Eagles play the Bills right now, they might win.
Interesting. Sorry.
Yeah.
6 Steelers.
Yep. Feels good.
Ooh.
Yo, Ross looks. I heard you guys talk about it a little bit. 'Cause I listened to
He's
it.
awesome.
He looks
He's
really
so
good.
back. He's so
He
back.
looks really fucking good.
It's fun that like I don't hate him anymore. He's not on the Seahawks.
I
It's like
love
fun
him.
to watch Russ. Like,
We'll
said
find out if the
name.
Steelers are the sixth best team in football very soon. Their back
They're-
half of the season's a gauntlet. I think someone said
They
they
haven't
haven't played a division game
Yeah,
yet.
it's a
So
shit show.
the AFC North is a absolute gauntlet. So they got to go through it.
if they can go through the 4 games against
they can just
the
go 4-4.
Ravens and Bengals, the 4 games against Ravens and Bengals, they can go 3-1.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
If they go
chance.
4-4 the rest of the way, they're 11-7. They could win that division.
11-6.
11-6.
Don't play
Okay.
18 games.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling to find reasons to drop this team down, but 7 the commies.
Yeah. I don't
They
hate
lost.
that.
They
lost in
to
a
the team
really
that's above
close
them.
game.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just don't. They look so good.
They
just
put
look
up 27
good.
points against one of the best
And they didn't
defenses
have
in
their
football.
running back, and Austin Eckler
TyKo
looks
doesn't
good
like
again.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Are you just jelly? Little jelly donut over
Hey,
there?
wait.
Looking at
Wait
peanut
till-
butter
wait
and
till-
jealous?
wait till Lattimore
I don't
starts
know
playing
why
for
I
them,
don't
too.
like it. I just don't love it yet.
that's fair.
I think they're out of every team that's playing well in the NFL right
hard
now,
to accept
the
it.
Commanders are the hardest ones to like actually be like, you know what, they are really good.
You know what
Yeah,
it
I
is?
agree.
They are the Indiana Hoosiers of like the NFL. Like,
That's such a good take.
Like, they're
No,
a team that is playing really.
Jaden
fucking
Daniels
good
is Kurt
football.
Signetti.
No, but like what I'm trying to say is like they're good football. They're historically.
It's no one's gonna believe it because
I have the time.
Even
until
though
they
you've seen
hoist
it.
the Lombardi,
I know.
I can't believe that they are as good of a football team as they look.
Until the Indian Hoosiers hoist the college football playoff trophy, they need a better name for
they
it.
really do. I was
Moving
just
on.
thinking that. Yeah.
8 the Packers.
Dude.
Bye
still-
week, right? They didn't play this weekend.
Yeah, they didn't lose.
They can't move.
Yeah, I don't hate
Dude,
it. What's
I
their
just-
record? 6-3.
They don't do much for me.
They really don't. They really don't move the needle for me. But again, it's like we keep saying, let Jordan Love get healthy. Let's see him string together a few games in a row,
That's just-
get
that's just
comfortable in the
Adam's hard on
offense.
for Jordan Love.
I know, and I think it's starting to like rub off on me. But I don't hate it. Who's below them?
Don't let it rub off on you.
Number 9, the 49ers.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels good.
There's still room for improvement. Once Trey Greenlaw
no
gets
shit,
back, I'll
you're
be
9.
back.
Relax.
Just let me talk. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Of course, there's room for improvement.
Of
course there's room for improvement.
Relax.
Fuck off.
You fuck off.
What did I?
going
What
on
did I?
right now?
What, no,
I don't
what
know.
did
I don't
what did
know.
I?
I'm sorry.
What did I do to
no, we're not
provoke
getting
you
No, we're fine.
being
Move
a
on.
dick?
Move on. Who's number 10?
It's my pass. It's my trauma.
Who's
I'm sorry.
number 10?
I was just saying how like our
you're
run
right.
defense looked bad yesterday, but Trey Greenlaw's coming back, so that's
CMC looks
pretty
slow.
neat.
No,
isn't
you're
it?
right. I apologize. It's
CMC looks really slow though.
10 the Vikings.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think they're hanging on to that 10 spot barely.
Like we're really focused
would,
on the
like-
6-0 or 5-0 start, whatever it was. Like
I'm like borderline more impressed with the Cardinals recently.
Okay, good. 11 the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I would put the Cardinals above them. Cardinals
Yeah.
would kick the Vikings' ass if they
No,
played.
I think they would
Cardinals are a
beat
really,
them.
really good football team.
I think the Cardinals would beat the Vikings right now.
Hey guys, can we all agree the Cardinals are really fucking
Really
good?
good.
They should be like 4.
They've had
I
some
think the
massive
Cardinals
wins.
are really good at football.
They've beaten all of our favorite teams.
12 the Chargers.
Yeah.
Still, what are they? 6-3.
Yeah, they're great.
They just win.
Yep, they just keep winning.
And Jim Harbaugh called Justin Herbert Beast Harbaugh, and it was adorable.
Dude, Jim Harbaugh
Just
is
win, baby.
such a great guy.
Pat.
Huh.
I owe you some money, by the way.
For what?
Receptions.
McConkey versus Palmer?
37 versus 18.
Yeah. You want to cash out on that one too?
Potentially.
Yeah, just put in a bet.
13 the Houston Texans.
Yeah, great spot.
Wow.
Great spot.
No, they would
Higher?
beat the Chargers.
I
don't
big disagree.
know.
I
I don't know.
I disagree.
Actually, I don't
The
know.
Chargers
I
just
don't know.
like they just fire. They win games,
But
They
it's
win
not
the
even
right
like
way.
have they even been in many close games? I feel like they're just like always up by like
Like
think
11.
more than one score.
Yeah, the close-
and like the other
Like,
team
their
can't
close
get the
game
ball
was
back.
against the
Chargers
Chiefs.
are,
Yeah.
The Chargers are perennially up 9 points.
Yes, they're like always up by more than one possession.
It's not 10, so it looks closer.
Yeah.
14 the Falcons.
Yeah, and I would almost drop him further.
I don't know.
I can't get a good.
Again,
I don't think anyone has a beat
really
on 'em.
struggle the most with 12 through
Falcons,
everyone else.
The Falcons can go out there and beat the fucking Chiefs, but
Yeah.
they can also lose
You also
to
have
the
to keep in
Panthers,
mind-
and I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah. Who? Who'd you say?
15 the Bengals.
Okay.
I know
They're
they're
best
below
4-6 team
500,
ever.
but yeah,
Yeah.
but like they were right there. If
God,
they
if I'm
get
Joe-
that 2-point conversion, they're probably a top 10
If I'm
team.
Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, I want to fucking.
I want to
Do
fight
something
everyone
to
on the
Zach
defensive
Taylor.
side of the ball.
The Jamar quote after the game.
I'm
It was-
shocked that we're
what was
losing.
it?
I'm shocked that we're losing with how well we're playing.
No, with how well me and Joe are playing.
Yeah,
it was very
That wasn't
specific.
even the one I saw.
I was kind of annoyed with the fact that like he went and had 297 receiving,
264.
264, 3 touchdowns, and he was like mad at Joe Burrow for not throwing the ball on the 2-point conversion.
I kind of love that shit.
But like I get it, but like dude, like you got fed. Like don't like.
To be
No,
fair,
it's
he
so
had
fair.
he had single coverage.
He
on
had
the
single
outside.
coverage, just throw a fucking fade, and if he
Yeah.
catches it, he
I
catches
also
it. If he
think
doesn't,
like
he
if
When
you're
he's
gonna
that hot,
if you're
just
gonna
let him-
lose if you're gonna lose if you're gonna
I
lose
just-
because Jamar, you stomach. We
Yeah,
missed it
I
again.
missed it. I mean, it's quick. It comes on quick. You
Yeah,
know,
but just
Yeah.
I know,
move
but
your
I-
mic to here.
Have you eaten yet today?
No.
Ooh, do you want to get uptown after this?
No, I got some pizza at home. Got free Pete's. Little
Moving on.
Mr. L1 from yesterday.
16, the Broncos.
Yeah, great spot for them. 5-5. Just took the
Wait,
Chiefs
who's just
to
above
the-
them? Sorry, we were just
The Bengals.
yapping. The Bengals. Yeah, I think the Bengals would be.
That would be a fun game. I have no idea who would win that.
Bo Nix looks great.
Bo
It would-
Nix. God damn it, was I so wrong? on
I
Bo
feel like
Nix.
Bo Nix would carve up the Bengals defense.
He would carve them. What's he doing? What's he doing over here? Do you have the Dolphins at 17?
I know who won the Monday night game. That's why.
I'll say the Rams at 17.
The Rams at 17, 18. The Dolphins. We moved up and we beat
Oh,
them.
wait.
We beat them.
That's insane.
Okay.
I don't think they should be 18.
You guys suck, Adam.
But we just beat the Rams on primetime.
I don't think you did.
We
don't
are
think
also
you did.
recording this before the game.
We're recording this Monday afternoon.
I hope you look like such a clown bozo.
Adam,
19, the Bucks.
You have yourself over the Buccaneers,
fucking chance.
They're injured.
and they would
injuries.
still curb stomp
They
the
would
Miami
beat the
Dolphins.
living
What
shit
was
out
your
of
fun
you.
fact? His fun fact is this was the first weekend that like every team across all levels of football in Florida lost. Like FCS, FBS,
Except
NFL,
for the Miami Dolphins.
except for the Dolphins. What do you guys think happened on Monday?
I'm hammering the Rams tonight because of that. Yeah.
Mm.
I might make a video about
I
that.
can't believe you have the Buccaneers below the fucking
20
Dolphins.
No, like, can you explain? Because you haven't even fucking seen the Dolphins play the Rams yet and you have them above the
I
Bucks?
did see them play.
Oh my God, dude, stop with it. Why do you have them above the Bucks?
I think
Even if you win, you
They
should
have,
be
Okay,
below
they
you
will
wanna-
have
you wanna
less losses.
you want to know the
less
honest
wins.
reason? You want to know the honest reason is they play a Bills team. They go into Buffalo and they
Lose.
should have. They should have. That's a close game. They should have won, and then they finally go on primetime across the country and beat a Rams team who has won two of
Tampa
their
beat the
has
Lions
won
in
two in a
Detroit.
row and is playing better now that they've gotten healthy. And that's an impressive win. We were giving credit to the Rams, so we now go into Buffalo, a place where everyone's like they're gonna get curb stomped,
You
and they
lost.
don't get fucking curb
You
stomped.
lost.
Okay, but that's why you asked me why. They're two
The
impressive
Bucks beat
performances.
the Lions in Detroit.
Two impressive
They're the only
performances.
teams that
6
seem to
weeks
beat the
ago, bro.
Lions.
What the fuck are they doing now? All right, what are the Lions
Just
doing
took
now?
the 49ers to the final
To the
possession,
final play,
and the Chiefs
yeah.
also
You
to the
asked me
final
why. I
play.
gave you an answer. Whether
Like
you
they
like it or
just took
not,
the Chiefs
deal with
and the
it.
But
Niners,
it's
the two
not-
teams that were
it's
in the
not
Super Bowl,
logical.
to the
It
final
is
drive.
logical. It is logical.
The Buccaneers would beat the Dolphins by 50.
I'll
I don't know
take
about that.
plus-
I think they beat them by like 16.
I think they
17.
win.
I'll take the.
Yeah.
Plus.
They would definitely win.
I'll take plus
Move
16.
on. Now I'm mad.
20.
Dissing our sweet king.
The
Baker.
Seahawks.
Yeah, fine.
They're
21. The Colts.
Wait, are they still play?
that seems high for the Colts. That seems high.
I'm curious who's below them, but you can kind of start ripping now.
22. Cowboys.
Yeah,
23. The Jets.
too high.
24. The Browns.
Too high.
25 Panthers, 26 Saints,
They're
27
hurt.
Patriots, 28 Titans, 29 Giants, 30 Raiders, 31 Jags, 32 the Bears until you fucking fire Matt Eberflus.
Yeah, right where they should be. There are so many bad teams in the NFL.
Let's keep it
this year.
going.
So many.
Fire out Eberflus, psycho. Yeah.
You're not going to move until that happens. And by the way, we have that power. I said
Do you think-
the Browns don't get out of 32 until Deshaun Watson gets benched and
Then
he benched
tears his
himself.
Achilles.
Yes, he
Yeah.
yeah. himself.
You could have, and from 22 to 32, you could have done any which order you wanted to, and I wouldn't have had to argue.
I'll be honest,
anything.
12 through 32.
12 through 20 still matters.
around, I don't care.
22 to 32.
I will say I think the Patriots should be a little higher.
Wait,
than
where'd you have them?
27.
They should be
And
higher.
who was below them? I would have the Patriots over the Jets.
Drake May is fun and frisky.
I would have the
No.
Patriots over the Colts. I'd have them over the Browns.
Yeah.
Like
How about
that
the
one I have a
Cowboys?
problem with. Over the Cowboys, like
Yeah.
they're
Hey,
a
man.
fun, frisky team.
Hey man, you can have all the problems you want.
Ever
That's still
since
my
they put
power
Drake
rankings.
May in, they're fun and frisky.
They're fun and frisky.
Yeah.
The uniforms look cool. The white jerseys
There's-
on the gray
Yeah, it
pants
does look
look cool.
good. Does look
Nothing
good.
bad that can come out of making rankings before a game even
Nothing.
happens.
No.
No.
There's no chance you got this wrong.
Nuking the Rams.
Yeah,
now.
nuking.
Okay.
Yeah, good list. Good list. Jack, you want to do your list or my
I'm
list
so
first?
happy that the Bears are last.
Jack, whose list? You or me
They
list?
just, like,
I
make
can
the
go. I can go.
Yeah, you got a list?
Yeah.
It feels good. It's like
Love
the
making
only way
lists.
to go is up.
Can't
Yeah.
beat lists.
No,
beat a list.
we can go down.
Who do you guys play next week?
I don't know.
Really?
That's how little I care.
Who do the Chicago Bears play next week? Let's see. What's Siri say? Oh, you play the Packers at home.
We're losing. By 13.
The Packers after a bye.
Dude, they don't
The
have
Packers after a bye.
they don't have another easy game left. I remember when we looked at the schedule, it was like, okay,
They
you
have the
gotta
Lions
take
twice,
one.
the Packers
You
twice.
gotta take one from the Cardinals and Patriots, and they went 0-2.
What are we doing
Sorry,
next?
we're
What are we
being
talking
mean.
about next?
Jack's
We're
gonna
good,
do
we're
MVP rankings.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
TyKo,
this
that's
is
tough,
fun.
man.
Yeah, we suck.
Get into it, Jackie Bones.
Jackie Bones.
Jackie Bones.
I'll bone you.
Okay.
Pause.
You're on some weird shit today.
Okay, moving.
All right. Here are my current MVP rankings through 10 weeks of the NFL season. I just made top 5.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Nothing
I think
crazy,
it should be.
all right?
I think it should be a pretty easy list.
Yeah.
I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are.
I know.
Can
I
it
know
not
you
be
and
a QB award.
Well,
well-
there's only five people listening. They're all quarterbacks. If Derrick Henry or Saquon were going to rush for 2,000 yards this year, they'd be in contention. But like Derrick Henry's had like 60 yards.
Yeah.
Kind of shot himself in
Because
the foot with that.
they stopped feeding him the ball.
Yeah, that was
Like,
weird.
What the
It was
fuck
very
was
odd.
that? They had like 3 touches that
Well,
one
I
week.
mean, I kind of get it. Like Lamar's throwing the ball pretty well.
Yeah,
Mars.
think he had almost a perfect pass rating.
Yeah,
more perfect
speaking
passer
of
rating.
Lamar.
Yeah, speaking of Lamar, number 1 in the MVP ranking, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
If he wins his 3rd MVP, I think that ties Patrick Mahomes for 3 MVPs in the
Oh,
league.
we're gonna
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun with
we're gonna
that.
start
if the
dialogue.
Ravens-
Okay, hypothetical here. If Lamar Jackson wins his 3rd MVP and beats Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game and wins the Super Bowl, how close is he going to be to like competing with Pat Mahomes as one of the best
he's
of our
close,
time?
but Mahomes has 3 Super Bowls.
I know,
already.
no. So that's what I'm saying. He gets his 1 though.
Yeah.
Say Mahomes finishes with 4 when all is said and done,
Yeah.
and Lamar finishes with 2. Well, do we talk about them in the same vein?
Ooh.
you might have to.
I think it's almost like a Brady Rogers. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
or a Brady Manning, where it's like
Brady
you know,
Manning,
like
like two
one guy,
all-time greats.
you know, one guy is like actually more talented, and that's Manning or Rogers above
Yeah.
Brady. But like one guy just fucking wins,
Yeah.
and he does
But
what he needs to do.
I'd be
to
more
win.
concerned that if Mahomes only has 4,
If he only wins
with
1
how
more,
much
it'd be
longer he's
insane.
going to play.
Oh, he'll
He'll
have-
have
I
at
mean,
least
he'll
like
have
a-
10. He'll
it's
have
a
10.
stupid hypothetical I'm
We'll have
throwing out.
10?
It's just strictly for discussing it. But I don't know, something to think about.
I'm not gonna.
Number
not
1
gonna
Lamar.
pass that one.
Number 1 Lamar.
Yeah,
Number
number
2.
1 Lamar Jackson. Number 2 Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I think if the Bengals aren't 4-6, if the defense isn't bad, like we're actually having a Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson MVP debate. There is a legit debate to be had there. Joe Burrow has been
Leads the
fucking
league in
slicing
passing.
and dicing this year.
Is there something to be said about the fact that he is constantly playing from behind and with one of the worst defenses in football?
But he's not
and
turning
he's
it over
stat
either.
padding?
That's the thing.
I know,
Can
but he's just
I-
like he has to throw the ball 50 times a
He has to
game.
throw the ball
Of course,
50
he's going to
times
get a
game
lot
because
of
he has
passing
Zach
yards.
Moss and Chase Brown.
Can I make a
I know, but I'm
crazy?
just saying, of
Can
course
I,
he's
can
gonna
I
get
tell
a
you a
lot of
crazy
And his
I
offensive
stat?
love Joe
line
Burrow.
is
Love Joe
ass.
Burrow, by the way.
I'm looking at the stats of Joe. So Joe leads the league in passing yards. He's only 3 passing yards ahead of Lamar.
Yeah.
No, that's why Lamar is easily the one.
No, I know, but do you know how many more attempts he has compared to
Probably
Lamar?
like
125.
It wasn't that much. It's like 70, but still, it's a lot. Like
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean that to discredit Joe Burrow, but,
But
just
he's also like
something to
look at
think
his
about.
completion percentage. It's like 70%, right?
Yeah.
68.7.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lamar's got a better completion
I
percentage.
know. Lamar.
That's why Lamar's number 1.
Adam, Lamar. I'm
Lamar's
not
1,
saying
Joe Burrow's
better
two.
than
No,
Lamar.
it's just like crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. Lamar's 24-2 right now in touchdown INT ratio.
Dude, Lamar's on pace to have like 4,600 passing yards, probably almost 1,000 rushing yards, 3 fucking picks on the
Okay.
year.
That could be the
We
best
need to
year
have a
ever.
conversation.
Yeah, best season ever.
Yeah,
Lamar
I was going to
Jackson
say,
might have the
Lamar
best season
Jackson
of all
might go
time.
down as having the best quarterback season of all time this year with the pace that he's on
Yeah,
right
another
now.
hypothetical. He finishes with 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, 1,000 rushing yards, and 8 rushing
It's the
touchdowns.
greatest season of all
Is that
time.
the
3
greatest
picks.
season of all, and 4 interceptions.
It's the greatest quarterback season of all time.
Has to be.
It's better than Peyton Manning throwing for fucking 50, like
Yeah.
55.
55. Same.
That was
Like,
insane.
wow. Yeah. No, Lamar. Honestly,
1,000 rushing
at
yards
some
with
point,
all
at some
this.
point, we are gonna have to start a dialogue between Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes.
If he wins,
it's
He
not-
has
if
to
he
win a
wins.
Super Bowl. Has to
I'm
win a
so
Super Bowl.
serious. Like, if you tell me a regular season game I have to win tomorrow, I might take Lamar over Mahomes.
right now, I'm taking the Ravens over the Chiefs.
I'm still taking.
That's
the
why I
did
put
it-
them
he
in my
did it with
power
the power
rankings.
rankings.
I believe I've said this a million times. I will take the Chiefs against anyone until the day I die.
No, they're gonna. It's
100%.
gonna break at
Does
some
not
point.
matter.
It's
All
gonna
right,
break.
number 3, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He had a couple bad picks today or Sunday, whatever, but he's still there.
17-4.
Is that his
Touchdown
thing?
19,
Yeah.
Pretty damn good still.
pretty
Pretty good. Yeah, Josh
Yeah.
Allen's one of those guys where he's going to just keep showing up and balling out. And
Yep.
no one's going to talk too much about
No one's
it.
surprised about it. Number 4, Jaden Daniels. What he's done to put a horrible Commanders team into contention to be 7-3. Pretty fucking sick.
I have no issues with that at all. TyKo, do you have any issues?
Do you have any?
I have no
with
issues. I'm just like upset. Like it's like I hate that he's even in the conversation.
I love that he's in the conversation.
not
I
winning
don't
it.
think he belongs in the conversation. He has He's thrown 9 touchdowns to 2
Yeah.
INTs. They've won in various ways. He's looked good. I think
He's
he's
a big
cooled off a
reason.
little bit. He's a big reason for it, but I don't think he belongs.
I would
in
like
that big
Jalen Hurts
conversation.
might need to be over him.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts is 5.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts
good.
5. I was flip flopping between 4
Because
and 5
I
for them.
knew how much you hate Jalen Hurts, so I was wondering if you,
I don't hate him that much.
You hate him, and you're biting your tongue now because he's making you look stupid. So that's
Yeah,
why you're
yeah.
saying
No,
what you're
he's
saying.
making me look
But,
dumb. He's making me look
like
dumb little idiot.
Jalen Hurts is all the way back. Like
Yeah.
they did exactly what we said to do though. Like let Jalen Hurts start running the ball a little more. Give Saquon Barkley the ball
Open
a lot of
it up.
times. And then AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are going to have more room
Just
to
let
run.
them make plays.
They've done exactly what they're supposed to do.
No, it's-
Jalen Hurts should definitely be over Jaden Daniels. That's for sure. For sure.
But I had to stick to it.
Yeah.
Stick to the,
No, and yeah, you're
stick
just
to the program.
You gotta.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like, do Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley belong in the conversation?
It's so hard
Derek,
to say that
yes.
they're the reasons that their teams
Yeah,
are that
But
good.
yeah, Lamar, he is
It's like
having an unbelievable season. Lamar is going to win the MVP no matter what.
Saquon, I think, in my opinion, has more of a say to have an MVP case than Derrick Henry.
What about Jamar Chase? Does he have any? Obviously, it's a quarterback
If
award.
Cooper
None of these
Kupp,
guys are ever gonna win it.
wasn't even in the
Yeah.
MVP conversation, winning Triple Crown a few years ago, there's not a shot a receiver's going to do it.
What would it take? Like if a running back threw down 2,050 yards, 22 touchdowns, do they win MVP?
I still don't.
If
think.
their
I don't think
stats, if Lamar was
Averaging
having,
four-
If they were
no,
on
no, no.
this Bears team and they did that, yeah.
If Lamar was having the season, let's say that Jaden
Last-
Daniels is having right now, where it's
they're
9-2
having the
and he's
season like
not
last
playing that
year.
Yeah,
dominant,
Lamar's
then-
MVP season last year was so average.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to.
Yeah.
We're stroking him off, but it was the most average MVP.
But I
season
think
of all time.
Lamar having this type of season is just so
It's sick. You'd
poetic.
love to see it.
With how poorly that MVP season was last year, and then comes out and has holy shit, like
Maybe
this
best
guy's gonna win.
season ever.
Yeah, like that's I'm happy for him.
No, I'm very
That's a good
happy.
list.
Thanks, appreciate it,
Good
guys.
list.
But
Good list.
it's gonna be Lamar.
I think we got one more list.
Yeah. Lamar's still at plus money, by the way, plus 110. I would throw maybe the house on it.
We got a few more things.
got
House,
a few more
mortgage,
things?
We
car.
got first team All Pro. I have a game and you have a game.
What do you
Let's go.
have? What else do you
I
have?
want you
has
to
a game.
guess some targets.
Do you want to?
Let's go a game first because we just
Game
did a
then
list.
list?
Yeah, game
Yeah.
then list.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
I have a screenshot.
I like games.
So yeah, this is it's
Got
been
any games on your phone?
there's some interesting people on this list, but I want you guys to guess the players with the most targets through 10 weeks this year.
Okay.
So which players, which wide receivers, and could be tight ends have been fed the most, have been given the best opportunities
Okay.
this season. All right?
Yeah.
So there's some, I wouldn't say, it's a mix of layups
gonna
and
go
a mix
some
of
crazy-
threes.
Off the rip, I feel like Darius Slayton or Wandale Robinson's on this
Wandale
list.
Robinson is number
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, good. That's a great poll.
Wandale Robinson has 84 targets this year.
Do we think Neighbors is on there
84.
too from those 2 games?
Could
where he got
be.
like 20 targets each game.
But he didn't miss.
and then he missed. Did he miss 3 games or 2 games?
2 or 3?
Give me a layup, Garrett Wilson.
Number 1.
Yeah,
100 targets this season.
he got targeted
know your
23
guy.
times in 1 game, I think.
Like,
so
that's
stupid.
ridiculous.
Yeah, in 1 single game.
Kate Otten up here?
No, that's
No, but
Don't
he,
hate that
But
poll.
by the way,
though.
I think he was there lower.
He's
But this is
Oh,
the top
what
10.
about what about Travis Kelsey?
Travis Kelsey's number 10.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Chris Godwin? I know
Chris
he's-
Godwin not there.
I thought he got there in the
Yeah,
in the
just
weeks
even
he
so.
played.
But Kelsey,
Yeah.
Kelsey's still a 10. Like we started so slow.
He's
like,
been the only guy.
if
really.
you're in fantasy and you held on to Kelsey or were able to trade for him when he was at his lowest, you're gonna win this year.
Yeah.
Period.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, number
to be
4.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has to be.
What about
87 targets.
Little Amon Ra.
Amon-Ra, not there.
Yeah, he's been quiet.
It's been
this year.
I would
quiet.
still just think he'd been targeted.
You usually because he's a guy who gets 10 targets a
They
game
have
almost
way too
guaranteed.
much. They have
That's what I
so
thought.
much talent.
Too
on the
much
offense,
talent on
yeah.
that team.
Jameson Williams, Adam?
What?
No, I'm saying your take on Jameson Williams.
Yeah,
You
no,
back the
Jameson
Lions?
Williams is the reason the Lions won't
that's
win
a
a Super
terrible
Bowl.
take.
It's why they
That's
won't
like the
win.
worst take of all time.
That's an awful.
It's why they
guess.
won't
Oh,
win the
hey,
Super Bowl.
this really talented wide receiver too that we have. He's
the
the
problem.
reason if he plays, we're fucked.
Well, hold on. I made that take when they were losing,
They won.
but when they were losing.
All right, I got another
Adam, they're
layup.
8-1.
Another layup. CD.
But he was out for
CD
last.
Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb number 3.
Yeah.
94 targets. Tie with, well, 2 and 3 are the same, but we'll give it to number 2.
Someone else take the other layup.
Layups.
Oh, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Yeah.
So what are we missing
78
now?
targets. You're missing 9, 6, or 9, 7, 6, and
Terry
2.
McLaurin.
Not on this list.
Oh, that felt
great
right.
poll.
So
That felt really good.
I'm
These
pissed
guys are
about
being
that.
fed.
Are there
Yeah.
any running backs on this list?
No.
No.
I don't know.
That'd be crazy. If a running back
Chase
was,
Brown had 9 catches.
if a running back
last
had
week, dude.
70
Like,
plus targets this year, holy fuck.
Christian McCaffrey was like doing that shit last year.
Yeah, not this
fair.
year. Guys, we still have a layup.
We do now, huh?
For sure.
Drake London.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. The last like 5 weeks.
Yeah. There's
Holy
another
shit.
layup. Too,
He's
though,
6.
isn't
Yeah,
there?
you like touched on it.
Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors,
Yeah.
number 2, 94 targets.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
him number 2.
Well, like
and
I said, I
5.
think he had 2 games where he got 40 targets across.
Yeah,
the course
he's
of 2
averaging
games.
Let's see if TyKo
11.8
can get
targets
one.
a game.
I can't. I can't think
think
of
we
anyone.
should
Yes,
Stop,
he can.
see if
No.
TyKo
There's
can do
one
it.
guy.
Let's have no words
Cortland
spoken.
Sutton. No, like
Yes.
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton's number 9.
Wow, Jack.
Oh,
Cortland
was
Sutton
sick.
has 77
I
targets.
thought there was not a shot because
That was
he's like
sick.
so up and down in fantasy for me this year. I had to start him in 3 weeks.
7 targets. Now,
He's a
this,
top 15
this
fantasy wide
player,
receiver, which is insane.
I know.
TyKo now has to get this guy.
Oh, we're still missing one?
We are missing one. TyKo has to be the one to get this guy.
Okay, who
and
where
if
is
that isn't the hint,
Oh my God, no, I know exactly.
then
who it is.
then we don't give him the hint. You can do this.
It's not fucking Roma Dunze, TyKo. Is that what it is? That's he's like Rome.
Probably.
You can do this, TyKo. Don't look at him.
No, we can't give him any hints.
You can do this.
TyKo,
Use your head.
You know this
is
guy.
my player?
Maybe.
A partial ownership.
You know.
Darnell Mooney.
Darnell Mooney has 78 targets on the
That's
year.
insane.
He's averaging 7.8 targets this season.
That is
so the
That
top.
means he gets open quite frequently.
Dude, it's
correct?
ridiculous. So the top 10 is Garrett
No,
Wilson.
Even if the Bears
can we
had
touch
him.
on this real quick? I feel like that means Darnell Mooney is
That's-
like a solid wide receiver, gets open a lot.
It's almost like what he was doing
Good
with
route
the
runner.
Bears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So number
No,
one.
but you guys didn't need him. You wanted an aging Keenan Allen who's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DJ Moore, who is a terrible leader. And Romo Dunze, who has been in a shitty
it's
offense.
almost like Darnell Mooney wasn't good.
Almost.
He was pretty good. Number
Except
1,
he's really
Garrett
good.
Wilson. Number 2, Malik Neighbors. Number 3, CeeDee Lamb. Number 4, Jamar. Number 5, Wandale Robinson.
That's what
Number
a poll.
6, Drake
The fact
London.
that that was our first guest is insane.
Number
don't know why I had
7,
that.
Darnell Mooney. Number 8, Jettis. Number 9, Cortland Sutton. Number 10, Kelsey. The fact that Cortland Sutton, Darnell Mooney, and Wandale fucking Robinson are on this list
I don't.
shows you that this is the worst NFL season to date.
It's insane.
I'm like weirdly like I have Wandale Robinson stock in a lot of fantasy leagues, so I feel like I just always see
He's
him.
been
I'm like,
asked the
God,
last few weeks.
He gets so many targets.
You wanna hear
wanna
something
start him.
crazy?
He gets
His,
so many
what's his
targets.
average? Do you have his average depth of target? Because I think it's
Oh,
under
it's
5
like
yards.
4 yards.
It's like it would no. I said like there was a stat on one of the broadcasts where it's like 3 yards below the second lowest of all time. Like,
wanna hear-
He just all he gets is screen slot.
You want to hear the what's crazy?
God
is
damn it, PPR machine.
Yeah.
JSN is 11.
What?
Yeah, JSN is 11.
could've guessed
Brock
that.
Bowers was
I'm
13.
I was thinking of
13.
Well, that's insane. Think of how many like his catch rate must be like 92%.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
Because he doesn't he lead the league in receptions?
He was.
But he's 13th in
Cade
targets.
Auden is 14.
Wow.
literally the last 3 weeks. He's
Yeah.
just been
Calvin Ridley's on there, and then Alvin Kamara is 15.
Would have never gotten Calvin Ridley.
Crazy. So that's the target
fuck
leaders
is
through
Calvin
10 weeks.
Ridley there.
Crazy.
All
He's
right.
been like low key nice.
He has been a top 3 wide receiver the last 3 weeks,
Yeah.
That's
He
ridiculous.
really has. That's
and I said no to him in a fantasy trade.
yeah. Happens.
Nah, I dropped him in a league.
My
That's
turn.
crazy.
My turn. My
Well,
turn.
it was a
Pat's
short
turn.
game.
Pat's
My
turn.
turn.
TyKo, do you have a game?
Yeah.
You do?
You can tune in later. I'll be live streaming.
How to tie in with Tyler Koza?
No, because this is oh my god. Yeah, gotta blur that one out.
Nah, keep it in.
Oh man.
Doesn't work like that.
Okay, Pat's turn.
Yes.
Pat's
Ah,
turn.
sick. All right.
Actually, I think that's been it. I feel like we should just wrap it up, right?
you guys love doing this.
I love this game.
Go.
this guy. This still treat me as a second class citizen on this podcast.
Sorry, that was so funny.
All right, fellas. I went ahead and ranked the best waiver wire additions of the 2024 season through 10 weeks.
Ooh, how many you rank?
I 10 of them. Got top
10 through
for the boys.
10.
Got a top 10 for the boys. 10 through 10.
Is it cold in here?
It's always freezing
Says
in here.
64 degrees.
Really
This
cold.
this season, honestly, in terms of waiver ads, like there's no Puka Nakua, there's no Kyron Williams. Like
Yeah.
last year, you could have gotten a top 5 wide receiver or running back
League
after
winner.
week 1 or 2. There hasn't been a guy like that.
I think there might be one guy like that if he continues.
I
talking
know
about
where you
Cedric
like.
Tillman.
Yeah, it's just because you picked him up. Like he's had 3 good weeks. Like easy there.
He's the
Puka
wide-
Nakua had 20 points a game for the entire year.
Yeah.
That's very different from Cedric Tillman showing up in week 7.
No, I know, but I'm just saying if it continues,
Could be a league
But
winner.
it's
He's
still
on
not
the
the
list.
same
He's on the
thing.
list. He's on the list. He's on there. Number 1 for me, Kareem Hunt. I think when you can
Ooh,
get
God
a starting
damn it,
running
man.
back that's on the
RB1.
Chiefs that comes off the streets from the practice squad,
But
and
knows the offense
it's
already.
so obvious sometimes,
and
and like
looks amazing.
he looks incredible. I had this
How does
take
he
the
have
other
this
day.
burst still?
I think he might be the greatest football player of all time. The way he can just come in off the street and immediately contribute to
He's just
offenses.
running fucking dudes
What
over,
does that
juking
say
them
about
out,
other
like-
franchises that they can't even bring in anyone
Exactly.
off the street?
But Kareem Hunt, like he is a set it and forget it RB1 now, and you got him for pennies on the dollar in week 3.
What, 15 a game?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
He steals all the touchdowns.
Then number 2 for me is Darnell Mooney.
Oh my
This guy,
God,
he
yeah.
is the 8th ranked wide receiver this year. 8th ranked, and we picked him up in week 4?
Yeah.
Like he was
Dude,
sitting on the waivers
He was
for a
available
while.
like in week 6 or
Like
something.
you could have
that,
gotten
too.
him late in the season because I think we've all said this before. I thought Darnell Mooney wasn't in the league anymore at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, like I remember he was on the Falcons last year. I was like, oh, maybe that was a 1-year deal.
Yeah, if you told me he had retired and was no longer playing football, I would not have.
He was coaching at his high school.
Darnell
Yeah.
Mooney is currently the wide receiver 8 through
Yeah,
10 weeks.
I said that.
Oh, you said that? Cool. That's great.
Yeah, it's
I missed that one.
Holy shit. Get fucked,
That was
loser.
so tough.
Holy shit.
So I was trying to find Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, RB12
Yes.
since week
Oh,
4.
are you
Exactly,
sure?
yeah.
Oh, since week 4. Wow.
Since week 4.
And then next we have
I got to pull another one.
Bucky Irving,
All right, Adam,
another running back. Yeah. Look up what Bucky Irving's done. He's averaged like 15
Yeah.
points over the last 5 weeks or so. What's crazy about that team? I feel like you can start Rashad White or Bucky Irving.
You could
and
start
you're gonna
both and you're pretty happy.
Yeah, like they're gonna get you points.
I feel like
It's
Bucky
so
Irving
weird.
might have been a draft more so.
No.
No.
There were-
If you were in a 14-team league with
Oh, okay,
experts,
He got
yeah.
drafted in 3 of my leagues.
Well, were they keeper or dynasty?
I mean, yeah.
Then, there you go. Because he was a rookie running back. Like you go for. the
I
young
heard of him
guys.
like going into draft seasons. I'm not drafting fucking Bucky Irving.
Yeah, but I think he looks so much clearly better than Rashad White in that offense. Like,
RB19 since week 3.
there we go, Adam. There
That'll
we go.
do. That's a startable
So
guy.
again, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's not guys like Puka or Kyron, but there are serviceable pieces still. Number 4, Adam, your boy Cedric Tillman. This is
Dude,
what
he's-
can you do for me? So he's only had 3 good weeks. He's had 3 weeks that are all 18
Well,
plus.
the best.
And it's been the
best,
last 3 weeks. He was on bye this week, so we're out of. We can't make too much of an
Ever
informed
since
decision on
Amari
him.
Cooper,
Still
though.
wide receiver 11 didn't play this week.
Wow, over the last
Since
4
week
weeks.
since week 8.
Yeah. So he's someone that I think going forward could be a top 12 wide receiver the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And when you picked him up week 7 or whenever you
Yep.
did, week 6 or 7, a lot of value there. Number 5, Kate Otten. He's like the best tight end now.
Can I
Yeah,
just
he gets a billion targets.
It's also,
billion.
just quickly on the Cedric Tillman, if you go back one more week, he's wide receiver 6 and didn't even play this week.
Wow.
Since week 7. On
So yeah, Cedric Tillman, he could win you a league. Kate Otten's going to win us the 50K league. He gets 10 targets a game now with Godwin down. Mike Evans
literally-
will
yeah.
come back, and that's going to hurt him getting red zone targets, I think. But the fact that your tight end is giving you 10 points a week in this year, in this fantasy football season.
Dude, he's getting more than 10.
Tight end
That's
1
what I'm
since
saying.
week 7.
Yeah, tight end 1. Tight end number uno.
And Travis Kelce has been back.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews is back to scoring touchdowns.
Yeah,
Kittle's
Brock
scoring
Powers, Kittle,
touchdowns.
everyone looks good.
You want to
Kittle
move
off
to
the
week
bat.
5, Kate on
No gloves. Love
Yeah,
that.
Dallas
about him.
I love the,
Yep.
the finger tape.
Yep,
Yeah,
love
it's
that
fun.
about him. Number 6, Josh Downs, another just wide receiver
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he gets so many targets. He had one awful week, but outside of that, he
Oh,
gets 10
God,
targets
this
a game.
week he missed. He dropped a wide open.
What?
What do you think
touchdown
Josh
this week.
Downs is since week 5?
Wide receiver
13.
16.
Wide receiver 9.
Yeah. Wow. Since week 5. So, like, when Joe Flacco plays, he is good. When Anthony Richardson plays, he is bad. So,
Yeah.
there is the worry that if Anthony Richardson comes back, what is Josh Downs going to do for me? But
Adam
what
and I
just
in the
blew your
50K
mind?
league have Josh Downs, and we're like, oh, well, Flacco's playing must
Yeah.
start.
What
Wide
just blew
receiver
your mind?
8 if you go back another week. Like
Yeah.
he's just
Holy shit.
He's been a stud.
like since week 4
But
he's
it's so
wide. Josh
weird
Downs
because,
is wide
like-
receiver 8. That's crazy to me.
Like, he didn't even have a great week this last week. He still got us like 11. or
Even go
12.
back to week 3 when he had a bad week, he's still wide receiver 9.
Yeah. So he's been a top 10 wide receiver pretty much all season long.
crazy to me.
Number 7, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He's
Nice.
what, number top 4? Can you check for me? Like all season long?
He's
all
gotta be
season
up
long.
there,
All
right?
He
season
might be
long.
number 1.
Number QB2. since
QB2.
week 1.
Lamar's.
And yeah, with Lamar, forgot about that guy. He's pretty good. But Baker, you could have picked up in most every league if it
Yeah.
wasn't a 2 QB league or a.
If it wasn't a
super flex.
2 QB
I think
league,
what's the most impressive is Godwin down, Mike Evans been gone, and he's still putting up.
Hey, how about
still
Kate
balling.
Otten? How about you? You step up for me, pal.
How
Week
about
8,
that stack? That's a great stack right there.
The Kate
Otten,
Otten,
Baker Mayfield stack. It's
yeah.
been feeding families recently. Number 8, Tyrone Tracy.
He's been awesome.
Whenever you can get a running back that can start for you, and I see a 15 next to his name for a projection, I'm like,
It's incredible.
That's a steal.
That and like the fact that he's a rookie too. Like you see a rookie running back that's gonna start for a week, like, yeah, I gotta pick him
Yeah.
up. Like
RB21 since week 7.
Thought he would have been a little better. But
He's had some
there's more
boom
value in
weeks,
running
though.
backs than wide receivers, so you know all that nonsense. Number 9, kind of a bit of a fall off here.
I got a better one for you for Tyrone Tracy. RB10 since week 5.
See, that's what I was
Bang.
thinking. Yeah,
There you
that's what
go.
I was thinking. Number 9, Tucker Kraft. It's just like
Yeah.
he's number 7 on the year as a tight end. So like that's a lot that you're getting off the waiver
well, it's like
wire.
a lot of people are like, it's probably Luke Musgrave.
Yeah.
It's not Luke Musgrave.
Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
But he's fine. We dropped him for K. Dotton though, so feeling pretty smart about that one. And then number 10, we got Bo Nix. If you're in a top, he's a top 10 quarterback. So if you picked him up as a QB2 in a 2 QB league, or even as your starter now, he's going to be one of the better quarterbacks. And who expected
Bo Nix
that?
is QB6 since week 5.
Wow.
Wow.
Where are you finding these?
Yeah, how are you doing
Fantasy
that?
Pros?
That's cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, I didn't know that
You
was
could
that
like put in
readily
the
available.
you put it
Yeah.
That would have helped me out a lot.
So that's where these fantasy dorks get all that stuff. Like, here's my
They don't call it fantasy pros for no reason, Jackie Bones. But there you go. Those are the best waiver wires. Hopefully you have some on your team. You're probably going to win the fantasy championship
That's
this
two
year.
Jackie Bones calls in.
I have buddy, like I have my brother and my other buddy Jack. I call Jackie Bones all the time, so like it just naturally will come
now
out.
we
One
Jackie
last
Bones.
tidbit on Bo Nix. Since week 5, Bo Nix has outscored Derrick Henry.
I have a question.
Now,
What?
granted,
What?
we're
Whoa,
talking about
whoa.
quarterbacks, but
Yes.
Bo Nix is currently the 6th. Oh, wait, that's standard. Take it back.
Take it back.
back. No, you have to
Although I don't think
exchange.
Derrick Henry really has too many receptions. So
Yeah, that's fair.
he's probably got 3 over the
No,
last 7 weeks.
that still plays.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Derrick Henry is the 10th overall player in PPR. Bo Nix is 8.
Since week blank says standard.
No.
Okay.
You just have to, whenever you change positions, it
You
goes
got
to
it.
standard.
Okay.
Can you scroll all the way to the bottom and tell me who the last player is on the list? Because I have a feeling I know who it's gonna be.
Are you looking at QB rankings?
Yeah.
You want QB rankings? Okay, I can do that.
Just like the.
Can you guess the worst fantasy quarterback?
Caleb Williams.
You want 32 or of all
32.
of them? 32 is Will Levis.
Okay, where is
Where's
Caleb?
Caleb?
Is he below 32?
28. I'm gonna say no way.
Caleb Williams is 21.
Okay.
Right.
Borderline average.
You know who's 33?
Jameis.
Two.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
he was
he's
hurt.
missed time.
He missed time.
He's actually missed games, so that makes sense.
Can you now find
Caleb
me?
Williams started
Can you actually find me and can you do an average points scored?
I can do that. What do you need?
Just average for QBs. I want to see where Caleb ends up on the
Oh
average list.
man. Because he's played all the games.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm
And
scrolling.
Will Levis missed 3 or 4 games.
Two of them
Scrolling.
missed like 6.
26.
That's pretty stinky.
Who's below him?
The players
Daniel
that are
Jones.
below him are Mason Rudolph,
No, Daniel Jones
boy.
has actually been kind of solid.
Matthew Stafford, Drake May, Joe Flacco, Anthony Richardson, which is
These are all
crazy
guys
they're
that have not
there.
played the whole
Malik
year.
Willis.
No, but I did average.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
average.
They haven't like had a
I
chance
think
to
you're
get
just trying to
into a
bully.
groove.
You're just trying to bully TyKo.
Yes.
If
I
you
am.
want to win, Gardner Minshew, 38 on the average scale.
Is that a win?
Where's Aiden? Well, where's Aiden?
Hey, he's missed a lot of time.
43 on the
Yeah,
average.
because he's missed a lot of time.
God, I hate
He's missed a lot of time. It's
Yeah,
average. games.
that
Hey,
affects
could
the
be worse.
average.
Could be Skylar Thompson, 47.
Yeah.
All right, let's time to wrap
let's
it up.
move
This is
on.
getting
All
depressing.
right, this
I'm
was a good
starving.
one. As a reminder, you could download Better right now and win up to a share of $50,000 if you participate in the free-to-play game for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Hell yeah.
Pat and this guy over here, Tyler, are currently in.
Yeah, Tyler.
I'm in Dallas right now.
Tyler.
You.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that one just came off. You guys are in Dallas. Obviously, you're gonna be there for the fight. That's gonna be a lot of fun. The fight's on Friday. Any fun plans for the fight? What are you guys doing?
Like going to it, probably watch it.
Yeah, probably just go to the fight.
That's
I was more so talking about like
talk.
any fun videos that you guys might be doing.
we're betting on the walkout time, so that's one of the questions: how long it takes Jake to go from walkout to ringside. We've done that every time. It's gotten us some nice numbers every time. But I think that's a question in the free-to-play game, so go answer. Watch James's video; he'll do a deep dive.
It's got to be over.
It's got to be. It's a football
It's
stadium.
listed at 110 seconds
Yeah,
right now.
hammering the
Also,
over.
like there was like 2 free picks in there too, just so you guys like for anyone
Ear.
listening. Yeah, there's not going to be an ear bitten off news.
There might.
flash.
Well, there might be.
You never know.
I mean,
Jake might bite his.
okay,
That'd be
Jake
crazy.
might try to as a bit.
as a
That'd
bit,
be very.
that would actually be a sick bit.
Bit. You get it like bit, bite.
Yeah,
not-
but yeah, no, yeah, he should definitely do that. And I also might get another tattoo bet.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, can I see the tattoo? That's a healing.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
forgot he got a Hawk Tua tattoo. It's fucking crazy.
Also, there's only one daily fantasy app in the entire industry right now where you can 2,000 extra money. That's Better Picks. You can go from $10 to $20,000, and it ain't about getting them all right. All you got to do is play a dynamic play, right? It's a
Simple.
10-man
Simply
lineup.
put.
Very simple. You can increase in the odds of winning money. So make sure to download Better, play Better Picks. Use promo code CAPSOFF when you do.
You need a New Jersey, TyKo.
Oh no, this is only.
Oh, yeah,
It's only
it's
1,000
1,000.
X.
It was only 1,000.
That's only 1,000X.
All right, we'll see you Friday for our predictions and the fights that night. So tune in.
Bye.